That night, Lance Corporal Pierce noticed the line dwindle to about 40 Marines, all waiting in line for their opportunity to call home. This was a once-per-month opportunity with only one phone available in the bunker to dial out. The process was a daunting one, but a chance to speak with their loved ones for even a second was worth the feeling of immense joy it granted the homesick Marines. A second, most times, was all they were granted. Once a soldier finally held the big, green, bulky military phone in hand, they would have to be transferred to Al Jaber, a main base in Kuwait, before being transferred to the closest base to their home in the States. From there, they'd be connected to the person they waited nearly 3 hours to speak to. And, like I said before, most times, they would merely get a second to belt out a "hey baby" before the line would disconnect. At which point, the 5-minute process would have to be endured once more, with hopes of making a successful connection. Lance Corporal Pierce rushed to take his place in line, joining the others. Well, as fast as he could, trekking through sand. The other Marines kept themselves busy as they waited, sitting on crates playing spades, euchre, or whatever game they could think of using a deck of cards. The tall, bald, caramel-complected 30-something African-American took his place in line behind Lance Corporal Flynn. He too stood about 6 feet 4 inches tall. Lance Corporal Flynn's energy was like no other. When he spoke, he would wave his hands to and fro, explaining his stories with great exaggeration. His gleaming gray eyes would bulge, encouraging you to feel the full weight of his entertaining tales. Although Lance Corporal Flynn was a ginger fellow, and Lance Corporal Jackson Pierce was as chocolate as a Hershey bar, they were like brothers, 2 peas in a pod, bound by their oath to serve the United States of America. They had grown closer over their 80 days stationed at Camp Joe Foss. Flynn was really the only person he spoke with, frankly.